The National Prosecuting Authority wants life imprisonment for the Soweto woman found guilty of killing her grandmother and then spending her money in 2019. Nomaswazi Tshabalala pleaded guilty to all charges put before her at the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court today. Those charges, of course, include murder, fraud and theft after she stole her grandmother's Sassa grant card. She's expected to be sentenced on the 14th of October. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu has more.
Well, it's been a difficult morning for the Tshabalala family, who again came face to face with a relative who's accused of killing one of their own. And of course, the family was quite emotional in court, having to listen to some of the details that emerged today. But of course, what came out of court proceedings today is that the 33-year-old suspect has now pleaded guilty to charges of murder as well as defeating the ends of justice. And in a plea bargain, she also detailed how she had killed her grandmother on the 14th, between the 14th or the 19th of December, and also how she had then wrapped her in a blanket and also buried her body, but also detailing how she had burnt the body before she had even gone to proceed to bury her because of the fact that she could not be buried in that shallow grave. But let me just speak to the family just to get a sense of how they are dealing with all of those details that came out in court, and just to get a reaction from them. Siswami, thank you very much. Sibongile Tshabalala, of course you are the cousin, we understand, of the accused in this particular matter, Nomaswazi Tshabalala, but also that was your grandmother. How did you feel about what happened in court today?
And to find out the details of what really happened, I think that's what hurt the most, to find out she's heartless, she's evil.
Let me bring you in now, Siyabonga Tshabalala, also the cousin of the accused. How are you feeling about what happened today in court? Do you think that the family will finally find closure on this?
Well, yeah, I think we will find closure as a family, knowing that the person is sentenced accordingly to the crimes she committed. And to be quite honest, I was struggling a lot with this. It's hard to accept, it's hard to process, but I hope at the end of the day we'll be able to find closure and move on with our lives, knowing that she got what she deserved according to sentencing.
Will you ever forgive her as a family?
Well, I don't think so, because now it's not something, it's something else to do something, but now it was intentional, and I don't think I'll be able to forgive. I'm not someone who is heartless, but when it comes to a situation in jail, I don't think I'll be able to forgive her.
Tshabalala sat face down, seemingly crying as the gruesome details of how she killed her grandmother were read in court. The 33-year-old has been found guilty of premeditated murder, and the state says it will be calling for the harshest sentence of life in prison when the matter resumes on the 7th of October. Manqoba Mchunu, Palm Ridge.